everyone for observing the 1 minute silence. As we just go through today's teams now, Bridlington Town in goal we have James Hitchcock, we have Ben Lewis,
Jack Bullis, Captain Andy Norfolk, Chris Jenkinson, Will Wardby, Jamie Chair, Tom Wardby, Billy Logan, Joe McFadden, and finally Danny Earl. And making up the bench for Bridtown today is Fraser Papperell, Lewis Taylor, Will Annan, Matt Broadley, Chris Adams, Leon Dawson, Alex Stock and Jacob Galloway. As we just go through the Frickley athletic team, in goal making a return back to Queensgate is Tom Nicholson, Tyler Williams, James Huger. Also coming back to Queensgate today is Nathan Hunt, Chris Salt, Todd Jordan, Jack Smith, Keegan Everington, Nathan Jarman, Bradley Grayson and Tom Davey. And making up the Frickley bench is Alfie Smith-Eccles, Jack Wrightwick, Joshua McClone, Connor Green, Jonathan Margaret and finally Nathan Blake. Enjoy the game. And there we go, we'll just go, I don't know if you heard the teams out there, we'll just go from again quickly for you all. It's in goal for Bridtown, we have James Hitchcock, and then the team makes up of Ben Lewis, Jack Bullis, Andy Norfolk is captain, Chris Jenkinson, Will Wardby, Jamie Chair, Tom Wardby, Billy Logan, Joe McFadden, and finally Danny Earl. And on the bench today for Town, it's Fraser Papperell, Lewis Taylor, Will Annan, Matt Broadley, Chris Adams, Leon Dawson, Alex Stock, and Jacob Galloway. A full bench today because I think there will be a lot of changes today. Obviously, with us looking forward to FA Cup on Tuesday night. And as we move to Frickley team, Frickley Athletic, we've got Tom Nicholson coming back to Queensgate, used to play for us in goal. Tyler Williams, James Huger. Another player returning back to Queensgate today is Nathan Hurt. The rest of their team is Chris Salt, Tom Jordan, Jack Smith, Keegan Everingham, Nathan Jarman, Bradley Grayson and Tom Davey. And the Frickley bench is Alfie Smith-Eccles, Jack Wrightwick, Joshua McClone, Connor Green, Jonathan Margaret and finally Nathan Blake. So steady away in these opening couple of minutes of the game. Lovely conditions, the ball is going to slide all over today. And he's just in there, is he going to square, is he going to... Oh, unlucky there. Positive start again from Bridtown. As I do play Frickley, who do play in the division above us. But like I say, a bit blushy out there, a bit wet out there today. So I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think we'll see a few slide tackles. And I think for footballers, I love playing in these conditions, to be honest. So now first corner of the game, and it's Joe McFadden out there. Let's see it whipped in. There, cleared away near post. Always say when it comes to corners, be that front man, and you've got a chance. Putting his hand up there because I think he knows himself. Can't be near it. And then back to Hitch there. Oh, thankfully the striker was coming in from an offside position, so that's a lovely little ball there. Just round the corner, Danny Earl. Oh, just a little bit too much there. Just a little bit too much. But yeah, like I was saying, positive start, and like I say, great little run out today before we go up north on Tuesday to Thornaby for the FA Cup. 8 o'clock kick-off. Obviously a couple hour drive away from Brid, but I know if you do want to go, I know you need to give your details to Secretary Joe so he can get your name down on the list. If when you made the drive, you can get into the ground. See it again, Joe McFadden in the middle there, just picking him out. And we'll see. Like I say, positive start after the Belper game last week. But I think the one good thing is playing these teams from the divisions above. Hopefully, by the time we play the teams in our own division when the season starts on the 19th, we'll be ready for them hopefully. And like I say, good prep, definitely going into the FA Cup on Tuesday night. And as always, now sat next to Sam Jones from the Yorkshire Project Live. Fantastic that got the support of the Yorkshire Project for this coming season. So, hey, Sam, cheers for that, sir. It's like I keep saying, I think we are now at the forefront of technology for the level of football we play. And hopefully you'll be able to see the clips and the goals as Sam puts them on. To, like I say, YouTube, check out the channel, TYPLive on YouTube. Check it out. Not just Bridtown, but Bridpool players. Very much local sports covered, and some not so local sports. So yeah, definitely go and check it out. Like I say, steady away start here. Steady away start. And I've just heard a little comment. Oh, look at the Frickley Athletic team. No numbers on the shirt. So what's happened is I think they're waiting for a new kit. So what they've had to do is put the training kit on today. But it's easy to define it. One's blue, one's red. That's a nice little ball. The only problem is keeper. Oh, great save there by Hitch. Great save, tipping over for corner for Frickley. So yeah, it might be a bit hard when it comes to goals for Frickley about who scored them and stuff like that, because obviously no shirt numbers. It's going to be hard to call stuff like that. But we'll do the best we can here today on, like I say, a very wet and blustery Queensgate.
Yeah, well, my sister said when she come home on that Wednesday.
And what I will be saying as well, obviously, 1 minute silence today for Jeannie Dixon, kit wash, and I can see Club Steward Mary Green just walking around with buckets. So if anyone's got anything spare, any change in the pocket, anything in that bucket will be going towards funeral cost of Jeannie. So please dig deep, and if you can spare a couple of pounds, like I say, bang it in the bucket for us, please. It'd be mega appreciated. And what I will say as well, the 1 minute silence before the game, honoured immaculately, sir. For all involved, thank you very much for that. So yeah, we'll talk about the referee today. Obviously, Matthew Wright, he's done a few games recently of late at Queensgate. Quite a fair man, if we're honest. So here we go. First corner for Frickley. Second, sorry Sam, I'm getting told there by my statistician to my left. Second corner. Whipped in. Big man at the back there, but out the back door it goes. Out the back door it goes. And like I say, it is a game. If you look across at the Brid bench, I've never the Brid dugout. I've never seen it so full. So I think we are expecting lots of changes here today. Just hopefully someone can catch the eye of the obviously no Brett here today. Bowers is taking the team. So hopefully someone might catch the eye of the assistant manager and get himself into the starting 11 for the FA Cup game. And the ball's out, gone out there. And Frickley play it very quick. It's whipped in. Good football, that. And you know what? Fantastic technique. Yeah, fantastic technique. Quick. All came from that quick throw. Maybe it was a little bit asleep there at the back. Guy made the run around the back, and a fantastic delivery in. And technique for that finish. So Frickley take the lead. That's 1-0. And that's the first goal of the game. No shirt number, so I don't know what it is, but it's 1-0 to Frickley Athletic. So yes, if you hear me repeating stuff today, it's obviously we're doing the commentary whilst we're also doing the match day announcing. So I do apologise if I repeat myself a couple of times, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that might early goals might wake us up a little bit there. Massive well done to Bridtown new vets team. 2 games in a week as they start getting ready for their season, which kicks off on the 6th, September the 6th. That's at one of our new clubs, and I know that talk about the other teams. Reserves were supposed to be away to All Road today, but All Road waterlogged pitch at Ayworth Park, so that game's been called off as well. But like I said, massive well done to vets last night. It was in action at Better Agnes to Jiffy Eye. That's a beautiful ping, just iron wide, but what lovely connection that was. by the Frickley player. So going back to what I was on about just then. So yeah, new vets team play 2 games in a week as they prepare for their new season. So massive thing to have. Like really happy to have it as part of the Bridtown club. And from speaking to Terry Finney, the reserve manager, he's looking really, and John Kenny, that they're really looking forward to the new season as well. They're looking really good in pre-season, so I've been told. So anyway, back to this game. Obviously, we goal down, but like I said, early goal might be just what this game needs. And I think we are going to see some mad tackles today with these slippery conditions. That one there by Jamie Chair, well done. He comes away with it. Oh, and they go flying in, and that one's ours. I'd say there was 3 mad tackles then, and thankfully we got the free kick from it. But these are the perfect conditions, and you can see people are going to be sliding in, throwing themselves around.
Some really good refereeing there from Matthew Wright.
And I think I've got Mary with the bucket again, and I think she's just coming up to me now. So it's like I've been saying, Jeannie Dixon, Mary's walking around with a bucket. Please give generously. All money raised does go to assist, like I say, with the family with the costs that unfortunately come when someone passes. And like I say, she's been a servant to the club, washing the kits. So if you see Mary, if you've got something in your pocket, any change, no matter how much, like I say, it is mega appreciated. Penny, I've got Mary here. Pennies, whatever you've got, throw it in the bucket, because like I said, as you can hear, Mary, pennies make pounds. You know, if you've got something, bang it in the bucket, please, because like I say, Jeannie was one of our own, so it'd be nice to be able to help the family at this time.
And now she's laughing at us because it's fucking pissing down the road.
And I'd like to say, Mary's now just coming down the side of the stand, so if you do see it passing, please give generously.
Sorry, children present.
And we do apologise if you did hear anything that you shouldn't have heard there. So anyway, back to the game. Oh, that's it. Let's just get it out of there. And there's Jenks just making sure. But another one. Oh, it is, like I say, flying in a little bit. That's a nice little ball. Let's just, don't let them turn out, and that's it. We can move up the pitch now. And you can hear Andy Norfolk giving it large there, just telling Andy Norfolk giving it large, just telling who was it, Jack Bullis, hey look, get tight. And it's one thing you know of Andy Norfolk now, he's never going to be quiet, whether that's to his own teammates, opposition, and obviously with the amount of yellow cards he gets, he's also like it to refs as well. What I'll be saying today as well, if as we are live and that, if anyone's got any questions or anything that you want us to ask Bowers after the game, the assistant manager will obviously stepping up today in Brett's absence. By all means, bang some comments down, and when we get an interview after the game, we'll try and ask him them questions. Very interactive, and like we keep saying, these conditions today, feet are going to be flying in. And obviously Matthew right there just having a little word to the Frickley player. So yeah, so any comments that you want us to ask the management after the game, by all means we'll ask. Obviously make sure that we're not looking stupid by asking them silly questions. Like, what's your shoe size? How old are you? And here we go then. So Andy Norfolk just lining this up. Maybe a little dink over the top and see if we can get someone onto the back of it. Let's have a little look. And there's a little dink. And Frickley easily getting it away. And the worry now is, will they get something on the count? Let's have a little look. No, they took too long. And there's Will Warby just getting it, coming away. That's a good tackle. I'd say a Brid ball. Yeah, it was a Brid ball. Modern football, I think they appeal for everything, even if it isn't. But it's modern football, I guess, that nowadays, isn't it? So yeah, again, you see Mary walk around, get your cash into that bucket for us, please, because let's support one of our own. Oh, that's sexy skills. And that was it Tom Warby there? Just some silky skills just to beat his man. Well, we haven't seen override. And like I say, I think there'll be a bit of pressure on the bid players today, because I think when you think we've got a squad of what, say 18, 19 players today, I know every one of them will be wanting to get one of them shirts in the starting 11 Tuesday night at Thornaby FA Cup.
That's how you lose them, though.
shine today, I'd say put your name on that team sheet. Don't shine today. You might be watching from the dugout.
All in dugouts like that, you have to have sneaks for them.
And here comes it, whipped in. Just getting his body in the middle there. And he's coming back in. And that's a throw.
Come on, help him!
Jamie Chair with a throw. Everyone seemed to stand still for a little bit there, and he must have just drifted out on the other side. So what I've been told is first team manager up in Scotland, so that's why he's not in the dugout today. Probably on a little scouting mission, trying to fetch a couple of people to the club. No, he ain't really, he's just visiting family, but I thought I'd make it sound like he's away on football duty. But I'm sure I'll be watching the game now, yet again, thinking about Tuesday, thinking about the team that you want to pick, and like I say, I'll be open 1 or 2, really put the name on that team sheet. And then just go home if you need to, go home, and then clear your hands. Jobs are good, well done. They're all taking each other out, and one's down, stay down. Is the referee going to stop it? He has done, yeah. So just a little break in play now. Well, I think all 3 of them went in for that ball, and quite early on we can see subs starting to warm up. I think there will be a lot of changes today, and I think it's been obviously agreed between the 2 teams about we could have as many changes as we want, etc.
That's it, Matty. Don't take no shit off them.
Is it what, starting with a drop ball? We're just going to kick it back to our keeper, or which way we're going to go? I can't remember the last time I saw a contested drop ball. It's like a thing of the past, really, isn't it? And there we go. Yeah, we've kicked back to. Like I say, I can't remember the last time I saw a contested drop ball. We used to try and kick the other guy's shins. Always a mad way to start a game, I always used to think, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's 17 minutes in, no really clear-cut chances for the Seasiders early on, but equally we're not being overrun by the team from the division above. Coming in short, then into feet, and he bends it round, and Jim just to get on his bite there. Yeah, good defending to be honest, but we'll just move up the pitch. So if we're going to hunt impacts, I always think there, when you're putting pressure to defenders, if you're going to pointless pressing one, that looks like a nice ball. It looks like the Frickley player might win the race, but it might just slide out. Let's have a little look. Now he's kept it in, and then he's attacking Will Warby there. And what's he give there? Well, I'll tell you, the passing by Will Warby there, you'll be thinking. I think Will was protesting his innocence. So now as the big guys all come into the back, each big defender is picking them in. With a man marking there. Every man's got a man. And then the one at the back post.
Remember that time when Pete was up there?
So the third Frickley corner. Right. Sounds like a little laugh at me now because when I said the first one, he was like, no, it's the second. I said, is this the third one? Leave me alone. And yet again, did beat the first man, so we can clear our line, but I think it's going to come back in really quick. Here we go. And high and wide. Get a chance to get our breath back, regroup, reorganise. And like I say, captain in there in the north was giving some instruction. And obviously groundsman Hendrick as he goes for his little walk around now. Well, like I say, all commiseration and thoughts with Hendrick and his family. Back to the game. That's a good head by Frickley. Oh, it's a little bit ping-pongy at the moment. No, obviously whilst Frickley have got the lead, no team's really settled and playing nice football. Frickley just trying to get it up as quick as they can and rely on the pace around the back. But like I said, we haven't done that bad. And that could be the first card of the game, and I think you're going to get it, like I say, blustery, wet conditions, and everyone goes in, don't they? Like the keepers come up. I don't know why the keeper needs to be there. And then the handbags are out. And handbags are still out. And we're just looking here. Now look, what's the keeper doing there? Let me remove your t-shirt for you there. And he's still there. What's the keeper doing? Oh, and there's another little melee there. As Ben's doing a bit of dancing with one of the Frickley players. So handbags, glad rags, and a bit of dance moves there. Always confused me when you can see the keeper who purposely does that 50-yard dash just to see someone's t-shirt fits them and give it a little pull around, you know. We should really just give them handbags, but I do think the initial tackle was a bit rash. But we're going to get it. It's blustery, it's wet, and you're going to slide through a little bit. But always makes me chuckle when everyone goes in, like I say, waving their handbags around, and people do them fit. Look, the goalkeeper's still floating around. Is he captain? No. Nathan Hot Vice captain. Captain's on bench, but he'd probably get a little bit bored, stood in his own goal area and thought, do you know what, I'm just going to go for a little bit of exercise. I'm up to the halfway line. And he's still holding the ball, goalkeeper up on the halfway line. Like I say, probably the furthest he's run in a game of football for a while, that 50 yards from up to halfway line. And like I said, the liners have they've all been watching it as well. Referee got both captains in there. And obviously Billy Logan, yellow card, but is the referee going to be happy with just the one yellow, or has the goalkeeper gone back to... Oh, is it? Oh, Frickley, what? He got a yellow as well? Oh, we don't know. But the goalkeeper's still up on halfway line holding the ball, so... And the liners are slowly withdrawing. I always think it's quite funny when you have like them confrontations and the liners go in, get a front row seat so they can report to the ref what they see.
Look at them.
And is the referee? Oh, he's good. Oh, there we go. Let's restart play. So yellow card for both teams. At least the goalkeeper's taking the free kick, so he makes that run all the way from his goal to the halfway line. Seem a little bit more worthwhile. And now you've got to run all the way back. So let's try and play some football. These nice slippery conditions, the ball's going to slide, so we can keep it down and slide it around. You know what? Beautiful conditions.
Somebody went for it down.
Did they?
Yeah, I always feel a little bit better now. Like he didn't just come to join the mass confrontation. He came to take the free kick, and that's why he ran the 50 yards. So good lad. They want all running for nothing. He took the free kick.
Wind is held in.
Alright, Andrew.
Beautiful technique as well on the free kick, I've got to add. Be interesting to see if Frickley get another free kick on the halfway line, where we'll do a 50-yard run again to take it. But we'll wait and see for that one, Sam. We'll wait and see. So like I say, what we're now 24 minutes in. To be honest, I think neither team settled. No, oh, come on, get up. That was like watching Tom Daly, that. Tom Daly off the 10-metre board. Oh, it's getting a little bit bitty. But I tell you, it doesn't help though when people are just doing like Tom Daly off the 10-metre board. Just creates frustration. I'm just going to see if Hitch is going to do a 50-yard run to take the free kick from the halfway line like the Frickley keeper. Nope, he's staying on his goal line. They'll let a player take the free kick. Straight back into play there. And I don't know, climbing all over him then. But I think the way it's going, it's getting a little bit handbags at Gladrags, this, isn't it? Whoa, what do you give there, free kick to us. And there was actually contact, unlike that last one where we saw Tom Daly flop off the 10-metre board. Splash. So there we go. Let's see if we can get this whipped in and put it onto a big guy. Looks like Will Warby's going to deliver here. You see him all hustling in the middle. Out the back door, that one, I'm afraid. Out the back door. I always think it's one of the most frustrating things, isn't it, where you work your way up the pitch and then you get that free kick in the attacking third and it goes high and wide and out the back door and you're thinking, oh, I can hear Hendrick giving it large in the in front of us.
That's how they lose them, and then they wonder why there's no balls left.
He sat there complaining about losing balls, Hendrick in front of us, like, you know, he's passionate about his balls and not losing them, so. Ooh. Yeah, I tell you, if Bridtown lose a ball, you can hear him nearly crying, like, so let's not be losing the balls on purpose, boys. Very passionate about his balls. There you go, from Hitch. Out on the full. Out on the full. Like I said, what we now? Just 26 in, and I do feel that no one's really set. Oh, and he's away. Oh, and let's get at him, nice and quick. Let's keep it moving. Switch it over. It's come through, and it's through. Cool and calm. Oh, I tell you something. Well done by Danielle. Obviously, I always say you've got to be in that right place at the right time, and he was there. Boom. But unfortunately, Tom Nicholson, ex-Town player, keeper, made himself big, got down well, and denied Danny there, making it 1-1. But I tell you something, that might just give us that little bit of spark, just to. And it's gone there. That's gone, is it? No, I thought it was gone. But what do I have? Cameras all around the ground, and Lana has got his eyes. Yeah, and he's just saying, saying he won the whole ball. And you can see everyone now is having a little bit of a chat with Alana there. But yeah, going back to that opportunity, Daniel made the run perfectly, 1-on-1. And like I say, as much as I can, like, mock the keeper for doing his 50-yard run 10 minutes ago. He did well there. He got down well, and he denied Danielle there. But great to see Brid yet again moving the ball quite quickly there. Created chances by doing it. And when you look at some of the tackles that have been thrown in during this game, and you see a little nudge like that, it's a free kick, and it's like, yeah, okay then.
Come on, Bridtown. Come on, Bridtown.
And I can hear club photographer Dom Taylor in front of me starting his chant of "Come on, Bridtown, come on, Bridtown." You can't beat Dom, like I said. Having him around you, he just loves the club, and you can hear him doing his one-man chants all the time around the ground. And he also gets some good photographs for the club as well. So he has come back up to the halfway line, the sweeper keeper, I'm going to call him.
In the back, ref.
And that's it. Let's try and just keep it. Use these slippery conditions. The ball just wants to slide. He's going to jump. Ooh.
Come on, into him!
Oh, I tell you, so that was a bit of a flaring leg there. What's ref give?
Oh, Tom's injured now.
Does he give anything? No. He had a little chat, had a little look over his shoulder.
But
give nothing. And there's a man down here, just in the in middle of the park. Hopefully give time for things to settle, and we've got a change here. Let's see who it is. And yet again, I can hear Don Taylor doing his Tom Warby chant. Oh,
Oh, bloody hellfire, who's farting?
What's that?
and we're just having a... If you hear humming noise, it's my belly. No, it isn't. We're just...
What are you doing, lads? Oh, shit. Jack Kelly's here.
Oh. And we're just having
What trouble, that's what it is.
a few technical issues there as we... well, not for me, obviously. Having Sam sat next to me, we don't have technical issues anymore. Sam just fixes them. Good head there. Good head. Oh, and Jeremy there just slipped off him a little bit. Jamie just coming across. Jamie Charney Northkin there. A little bit of space there for the man. Ooh, inches away from getting his big toe on it there. And yet again, they're trying to get it out wide. Attack, and then is it going to come in? No, it's just another Frickley corner. I ain't going to say which one it is because Sam will just correct me. Say it's just a Frickley corner. 6 corner, I'm being told. We'll go for 6 on that one.
Come on, into it!
And they took it quick there. Took it quick. Cotter's a bit napping there. Ball comes in. What's he give there? Goal kick. Happy days. Happy days. And like I said, Bridtown player can go in, and if Hitch wants, he can play it short to him. That's that new rule. And no one can just play until he comes out of his area. But no, it looks like we're going to go long. As we're half hour into the game now. Fair away in. 1-0 to Frickley, which was a beautiful goal, but I don't think Bridtown's being overawed by their opposition. Grantham off at looking through, flag stays down. Ooh, and it was still on it here. We're going to get a shot away as it goes out. Back in. Oh, I tell you something. Great save by the keeper there. The ball's still alive now. But now they're going to try and hit us on the counter now. But yet again, Tom Nicholson, great save there. He's pulled off two corking saves in this first half hour as the Frickley keeper. Like I said, ex-Town player, Tom Nicholson.
That's 2 good chances we've had. That bloody Nicholson.
And it was a quality save. Full credit to the lad. I remember Nick Tudor pulling off a worldie for the Vets on last Sunday. 50 odd, and very similar save that. Flew like a cat. So yet again, we're closing the space down, trying to force it. Well done. Oh, that was like a little dance move there. Like a little bit of the Bee Gees dance moves that looked like to me. There we go. I tell you something. We seem to be spending a bit more time in their half at the moment. Oh, come on! You're just erratic there. Just erratic. Is the keeper coming to join this time? No, he stayed on his goal line. But that was just erratic. Just erratic. You know, I'm just going to chop you down. But like Rocky and Rocky Forward, he was chopping trees down in Russia. I'm just going to chop you down. And we just wasted that, really. Just wasted that a little bit to it. And then we get the free kick. That to me, I get that sometimes. That professional foul, stop him there so we can get men back behind the ball. So I actually get that from Will Warby. It's quite a clever foul to give away.
Yes, Jenks.
Big tackle by Jenks there. Beautifully timed. And look at that space he's running into. We need to close that space down. He's got his shot away. Safe hands by Hitch there. And the game's getting a little bit more pace to it now. Oh, Meg's there. Hey! Beautiful little Meg. And he's got the ball back. Give it back to him because he's feeling good at the moment. And then, maybe one pass too far. But you know what? Love the little Meg's there. Like Brazilian skills.
Meg nuts of the weight that.
On a cold, wet day in Bridlington. From Rio to Brid. Sexy skills. Yeah, he's knocking it around again. This is what I want to see. Just let the ball do the work. It's very slippery out there. Let the ball do the work. Andy Norfolk going for a little bit of a surge there. Trying to thread the eye of a needle there, wasn't he? And that's well done. Well done by Jack there. Jack Bullis. Like I said, I'm saying maybe the last 6-7 minutes we seem to be doing a little bit better actually. Clear, isn't it? But then sometimes them balls can be quite dangerous, especially if you let them bounce.
Nice.
But no, he did well. Well done, Ben Lewis. Cool, calm defending. Like I said, in my opinion, we seem to be spending a bit more time out the field. That's it, it's knocking it around. That could be quite nice, but no.
Unlucky Joey.
Like I said, probably their best player is actually the keeper. He's done all right. And look at that for delivery. I tell you something, you know, as soon as it bounces, he's got to take that on the full, because as soon as it bounces, it's sliding off. And you can see he stuck his little toe out just to try and to bring it down, but as soon as it hit the surface, it's gone. You can see what they're trying to do, just get us nice and quick. And I think when we lose the ball in that attacking phase, we've got to be ready for that counter, that long diagonal. All it takes is it for it to hit once and they're in it. So, and there I can see Abby and Bella just in front of our dugout, taking photographs of the ground. It's nice to see little kids coming in and enjoying the Queensgate experience. Little kids today, fans tomorrow, aren't there? So it's good to see young people in the crowd today.
No, Gavin, working.
Bridtown FC, the family community football club.
That's what we want to see.
Bill Rogan was drifting into my feet. Well, but you go to sleep. Has he been nicked? I tell you something, that's a lovely tackle by Jenks, that. A lovely tackle by Jenks, but the ball's in, you've got to make it there. Otherwise, we saw there from their goal. That man on the back post gets it. He's got some good technique, which, look at that first goal that Frickley scored. And that's it, just knocking it around, just looking for that hole. Just looking for that hole to place it into. And there he goes, created space. To be honest, good defending that there. You need to get there first. Ooh. Which way does he give that? I'm just looking at the ref. Which way is he sticking his hand? Come on. No, it's ours. And you know what always makes me chuckle at as well? When you want to get going, you want to get going nice and quick. And you get the player who walls the ball. And look, he's still doing it now, just getting in the way. And that's a lovely quick one. That sneak around the back and he's in. Ooh, defender's done well there, getting in the middle. However, we're still going. Ball's still alive. And lucky Will Warby there, like I said. You know what, well done Andy North for quick thinking there. Let's get the free kick took. And that's another good tackle. I don't know, obviously I don't know if it was the ball at the railing or the player, but he's a bit sheepishly getting up. That's the one good thing if you do want to get a sponsor board around the Bridtown pitch. Sometimes players like that get a very close look up of them, you know, so someone's actually seen your sponsor board there. That's good. But like I said, there is still spaces around if anyone does want a sponsor board for the company. And if you speak to Don Taylor, who's photographer for the club, he can stop sorry in the right direction.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. I've never tried it, right?
And there we go, German Chair's turned in there. Look at that little burst of pace. Into Will Warby. Is he going to take his man on? He is. And he's still going. Beat him, ball in. Ooh. And now what are they going to go for this long. And that's it. It's just getting that organisation now between the defence and the midfield. Oh, I thought he was off. He wasn't. He's in. He's round the back. He's cutting in. Tries to pick his man out of back post. Was just behind him. Thankfully, just for Bridtown, the guy slipped at the crucial time. The ball was just behind him, so a little bit more quality in that delivery. It could have been 2-0 to Frickley. Thankfully, it still remains 1-0. And Town are very much well in this game. As we come up to their 39 minutes, 6 minutes till half time. What's been, I think, an half that Brid have grown into. Had a couple of chances, like I said, their keeper, as much as I had a laugh at about him, he's done 2 great saves, which has kept his team well in this, but here we go. If we can get that first now and maybe stretch them. Oh, we just played it.
Oh, Fraser.
Just played it a little bit too quick there.
What's up, Fraser?
Danielle.
That's stuff at toilet.
Let's not be giving it away soft. And that's what we've done.
Yeah, you're out, cha.
Give it away a little bit soft there in the middle of the park. Boom. Striker wasn't expecting it, so.
Come on!
And look at that drive in there. And you know what? We'll take the corner. Hopefully we can send up the big guys and set properly in there. Who knows? A chance could be created for the Seasiders. And we're doing a sub, is it us or is it them? Yet again, Frickley no shirt numbers, so there's a Frickley player coming off and there's a Frickley player coming on. I can't tell you who they are because there's no shirt numbers, but I get this time of year where people have ordered the kits and maybe late deliveries due to the current COVID situation, etc. So we're just going to call them Frickley players today. So a Frickley player coming off to be replaced by another Frickley player. There we go, change is done.
I've got a bit off him. Me and Kev want one.
And here we go, let's have a quality delivery and let's try and go in 1-1. Put it on Jenks' head, I'd say, yeah. And that's a better ball in on Jenks' head, unfortunately. Just well, I'd say just over. Just got a bit under it, didn't he? And it went over. Just a little announcement. Happy 10th birthday to Kev Grantham, who was 10 yesterday. He wanted me to do a shout out, so I've given him one. So he'll be well happy with that. So Kev, I hope you enjoyed your day.
It's going to be a late night for me.
And your little tea party, etc. Anyway, back to the football. I think it's been a good, considering that these are playing in division above us, and they aren't just like relegation. A relegation team in the division above us. They're always in there looking for the playoffs. So it was going to be an hard test today, and I don't think we've looked that overawed. I think the time that they've tried to bully us, we haven't allowed them to bully us, and we've got stuck into them.
They'll probably send one of the stars.
Like I said, we haven't been overawed, which is really good. And maybe the Belper game last weekend, even though we lost that yet again from a high division, playing our football against these teams from high divisions will hopefully stand us in good stead for when the season starts on the 19th. Sexy dancing skills there by Will Wardby. And that's that. Ball's on the back. Go on. Oh, I tell you something. That defender had to get his big toe on that. And I think he just caught the man there, but he had to get his big toenail onto that because if he hadn't have, we was in there and it would have been another one-on-one opportunity. No, good defending is that last-ditch tackling. And I guess to play at the level above, then you need to be a good defender. He showed he was there. Good tackle. Stuck his big toenail onto it. Oh, and the referee just caught him a little bit there, but play on. Oh, handing off, just getting in the middle there. Way. Isn't it one of those? Pointless foul. Well, hang on. Let's just see how this pans out. Played it quick again. Are we looking? No, we're just going to slow it down and hopefully keep the ball a bit. And we could hear the rain now just on top of the west stand. Down here at the seaside, as you can tell, blustery, cold, wet. What a fantastic August bank holiday. Inbred, obviously, population's probably double with all the people who come and stay in the many caravan sites around the town. What a fantastic bank holiday weekend for them in Bridlington. Costed Elbrid.
All right.
Hopefully weather will pick up for the people who come and visit Bridlington in the remainder of the weekend. Anyway, back to the footy. He's nicked it there. Is there anyone in there? Oh, that's a nice little ball actually on the angles. Jumped in. I tell you, great again. Just shutting that space. Do not let him turn in. Force him back. And do you know what? Take a breath there. Was close the space well. Put the pressure on so he ballooned it over. As we're coming into the last minute of the half now.
Ben Edwards.
Like I say, I don't know the exact possession stats, but I'd say it's been a bit of a 50-50 game, really. Like I say, these aren't rubbish. They're always in promotion playoff spot, or aiming for, in the division above us, so we haven't done that bad. Obviously, I know there's probably going to be a lot of changes as we look forward to Tuesday night's game, but yeah, we stood our ground today. What I would be saying, obviously, snack bar is open if people want to get the pie and peas at half time. Bar's also open in the town bar. But hang on. It's 10. Oh, it's still alive. Oh, ref. That looked like a bit of a wild, erratic kick. That looked like a bit of a wild, erratic kick in the area, but it's blown for half time there. So that's. And that is half time, and the score is Frickley Athletic 1, Bridtown 0. I just said that the bar is open and a snack bar for half-time refreshment, and obviously if you speak to Paul Pram or Bish if you want anything from the Megastore. We'll see you all in 15 minutes time. And as the players come back to the pitch for the second half, like I say, it's Bridlington Town 0, Frickley Athletic 1. But like I say, there'll be many changes no doubt in this second half as players rotate the squad. So good luck, get behind the team, and let's have a good second half. And there we go, start of the second half. Might take me a few minutes just to see what changes have been done, but obviously I can see straight away, I can see Lewis Taylor there in the centre mid. I can see Chris Adams nearest to me, so I can see Matt Broadley's on the pitch for Fraser Papa, so that's what, 4-15 across the onside there. Who's that? That's Will Adam. So as you can see, he's pretty much like what we thought was going to happen. There's been a good 5 or 6 changes to the Bridtown team, and all he's doing there, and I fully get it, I fully appreciate it, is that we're looking to the FA Cup Tuesday night, getting as many players a run out as possible so we can see you, well, one, keep the legs nice and fresh, and two, see if anyone has that shining performance and gets themselves into the into that team. So here we go, everyone's lined up, referee just checking. And away we go. And like I said, from all these subs, the 5-6 subs that have just gone to the pitch, I guarantee every one of them will be a little bit hurting that they didn't start in getting that starting 11 today. They'll all be a little bit hurting, and they'll be out to prove now that, hey, look, I want to be starting on Tuesday night. So maybe it'll go one or two ways. They'll go, all the changes affect the game in a negative way, or the changes affect it in a positive way, as people think, I want to start Tuesday night. I'm nicking your drink there, son. There we go. Let's just start using this nice slippery surface to get that ball knocked around. I have to say, what a pleasant half-time chat. It's just nice to see some people come down to the little box and have a chat to us. I had the pleasure of reserve player Josh Chrysler coming down, having a little chat. Obviously, as part of last season's unbeaten team that was unbeaten in the league. Always nice to catch up with the Brid players, who, like I say, love wearing the badge, love the club, and will do out for the club as well. So nice to see Josh Chrysler. Nice to have a little catch up and talk about how the pre-season's going for the reserves. That's it, just knocking the ball around here now. Knocking the ball around. Yeah, what I'll say, Mr. Chrysler, if you're in the clubhouse after game, I'll be nice to have another catch up again. But as we go, just knocking that ball around. But the problem is now we've had it stolen off us. How quick are they going to be wanting to get at us? That's 1-2 passes, and I think he's just set him out a little bit too wide there. So, some sexy skills. Which way do you give that? Always interesting that. You know, it's kind of like, it's clever by the Bridtown player, actually. Get your body in the middle. If you touch it, you go down. You know, it's modern football, I guess. So yeah, so Josh Chrysler was saying that, like I said, reserves today were supposed to be playing All Road Rangers reserves. Unfortunately, Ayworth Park has been waterlogged, so that game's been cancelled. But I will say is, obviously, Any fans going up to Thornaby on Tuesday night, if you're not going, a long diagonal here, you can see that as he picked him out. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Oh, and he just pulls it just left of the far post. But what a beautiful ball that was, that long diagonal. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so like I was saying, first team away at Thornaby FA Cup. However, if you're not going up to Thornaby, the reserves are playing Chalk Lane down here at Queensgate. I tell you something, I've just got Sam pointing out, obviously my co-commentator Sam, that keeper has covered some miles today. He's just gone and got the ball from near the corner flag. So he doesn't just run up to the halfway line waving his arms around, he also goes and gets the ball from the corner flag. So good lad, good lad. He's getting some of his 10,000 steps in, going and gathering the ball. So good lad. He'll benefit from that in later life. Good lad. So yes, like I was saying, reserves and Josh Chrysler, I've just been talking to, will be down here Tuesday evening. So if you're not going to Thornaby, get down, support your reserves, because I tell you something, I'm just watching this. Offside there, yeah. Reserves don't get a big crowd. I tell you, it's a very good standard of football. So if you're not going up north on Tuesday for the FA Cup, get yourselves down to Queensgate. Clubhouse is open. Pie and peas pan. Watch the reserves, and I tell you something, it's probably the second best night you're going to have in the north of England, because the best night will be up in Thornaby as we try and get through the qualifying round of the FA Cup. And the keepers come up again to the half well, and I tell you, this sweeper keeper, it's like watching a Neuer. What? I tell you something, when you have a keeper who comes as far out as that, you're thinking all the time, aren't you? A nice little ball into the middle of the park, why not just put your foot through it? And it's a good 20-30 yards off his line all the time. And there we go, we're just zooming in now as he covers this distance now. It's like a beautiful swan gliding across a pond. And then we'll just wait for the other 5 minutes for him to come back. Here he goes. Here he goes. It's like that little jog run, which I'm actually going the pace that I normally walk at, but it looks like I'm running. It's a bit of a skill, that. I was doing it for vets last night. Looks like I'm running, when really I'm just walking fast. Anyhow, off we go again. Off we go again. Yeah. Ooh. And like I said, there'll be many players on this pitch now. Like Matt Broadley then, who's just there, had the ball just nicked off his toes. He'll want to play, he'll want to start. You know, and then he's trying to get up to like your Lewis Taylors and your Chris Adams. Everybody wants to start Tuesday night, so best of luck to them. Let's hope they have a shining second half. Go on. No. I personally thought that was a bit of a free kick. It was literally right in front of my gantry. I thought that was a free kick, but at least he got the throw in right. That's a bonus. And then Fraser Papel comes up, throws it into Matty Broadley, little flick. But like I say, it's like say your Chris Adams and your Matt Broadley, Will Annans, who will be using his second half now. Thinking, you know what? Let's show Bowers across in the dugout. I want to be starting on Tuesday night. It's a very long way to go. And I know some of the players will struggle really, because not finishing work till 5 o'clock, and then you've got a 2-hour drive to get up to the northeast. So yeah, it is hard for the players, and finishing work say 5, straight into your cars up to the northeast, 2-hour drive. Special mention also to Bell and Jack Dawes under 12s who start their pre-season tomorrow against All Road under 12s. Obviously my stepdad Archie, captain of that team, so good luck there, boys. Ball whipped in there. Ooh! And they're just clearing the lines there. I tell you, this is nice. They're just trying to camp out in their half a little bit, which is good. Keeps us away from our own goal. Hello! And then, so like I was saying, so good luck to Archie. And the under 12s tomorrow. I've been told that they do have an amazing coach, who is like the Jose Mourinho of junior football. So good luck to that team and their coach tomorrow. And Jenks also just got on the ball, picking the ball up for Bridtown. Also, Jack Dawes' coach, so he gives Jenks also gives his bits to his local community coach, one of the junior teams when he's not playing for Bridtown, which is yet again fantastic. Anyway, as we cut back on, like I said, Bridge seems to be on the ascendancy here with all these changes. Now you've got Will Annan across to Fraser Papperell, driving down that wing. What we're going to do here? What are we going to do here? Onto his left foot. Has he got a left foot? No. No.
Get back!
And it's been a positive start, and that's a corner. I tell you, a very, very positive 7-8 minutes here. So yeah, so good luck at you all tomorrow in your first pre-season game. And Clayton as well. Obviously, I know Clayton's at sat in clubhouse, so good luck, boys, tomorrow. Let's watch this corner come in then. So it's whipped in. Never beat the front man again. I think. Hang on, there's Jamie. No, we're still keeping it. I think this is a positive start to the second half. And in, who's working off him? Took it off Jamie's big turn, and he did. Now what we're going to do? Overlap? No, cut inside. That low ball, but I tell you, if that goes for a corner, we'll take a corner. Just try and beat the first man. Let's just try and beat this first man, because it's alright having corners, but if they're not coming into the mix, into the danger area, it's a little bit. So we set the big man up. I can see Fraser Papperell's coming in now, making his run round the back. Bit of handbags in that area. Oh, beautiful one. Oh, unlucky. 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 And then just reset there. And as you can see, well, we're quickly back in play. Here he comes. He's coming. It's making you chuckle, doesn't it? I always think that when a keeper can, like, I don't get it in a pre-season friendly why you'd take your time and drag your heels and stuff like that, because it's a friendly, you know. But if a keeper does it and he does it well, you can kill what a good 4 or 5 minutes in the game of football, can't you? And here we go again. Is he going to get there? No. Oh, flag stays down. He's in. 1-on-1. And yeah, nice little finish. Nice little finish, and that makes it 2-0 to Frickley. And that's the second goal of the game for Frickley Athletic. Yet again, no shirt numbers, don't know who he is, but you know what? The score is 2-0 to Frickley Athletic. And we're just looking there, just trying to look at a replay. Looks like that one was really tight. May have marginally been offside. Obviously, we're not right in line when we go back to our technology to have a look, but that did look a little bit tight, that one. Maybe on another day the flag would have gone up, but unfortunately not today. Alright, I'm just having another look now quickly whilst the ball comes back into play. Oh, that's tight. That is tight. Anyway, we're back away now. We're back away. 2-0. 35 minutes left. Conditions like this, like I say, a bit blustery. Looking at Lardsman's flags blowing in the wind. Bit blustery out there. This isn't over till the fat lady sings. And I tell you something, she might not be here today. Oh, that's a nice tackle. See, you're straight in there. That's a nice tackle. And he's in. He's in. Hang on. Ooh. Sound effects coming back out there. But obviously last time I was in commentary, got a little bit excited when Bridtown scored. Obviously I got that level of excitement today, but who knows, if we get one, we're back in it. So these corners again, we need to be beating the first man. Can hear Dom Taylor singing his attack song just sat in front of me here. Oh, it's gone. It's made its way through. What's he giving there? Another corner. See what I'm saying there about that one snuck through, but a lot of the time you're not beating that front man on near post. Frickley player just having a water break just in front of his lovely pink bottle. Lovely.
Oh, shite, lads, come on.
And sometimes, like I say, these corners, when you try and play them short and it goes like that, you just look there thinking, what was that? You know, do you use the opportunity just to get it, beat that first man and get it into the mixer?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better just to whip it into the mix, beat the first man. You've got a chance, haven't you? Anything can happen. You go short, it goes wrong then. Here we go. We get it into the mixer now. No, he's running. They're looking, and it's played in. Nah, and he's crowd out a little bit there, but do you know what? It's still alive. Yeah. Do you know what? There you had Jamie Chair there. I love it when a player gives you all, and he got stuck in there. Got stuck in. And here we go again. Zooming in on that keeper. Are we going to jog back? No, not today. It's a mitre ball, I think, sir. Yep. And there we go. He's jogging back in. I've just noticed keepers in a Bridtown keeper top there. Gosh, it just shows how much I was there. I just saw the Bridtown badge looking at me. Obviously, once a seasider, always a seasider. As he comes back and he can't resist putting the old Bridtown top on. Nice one, Tom Nicholson. I like that. Ooh, a bit of a sandwich there. Yeah, it was. Are they going to go quick? They're looking to go quick, and they've gone quick. Bit of space and time there for the Frickley player. And that's just gone out. Obviously, look how hitched there. An athlete running to the ball, and he's running back as well. Athlete. 100 consecutive games for the club in his first reign at Bridtown. 100 consecutive games. Not many people do that at this level, so bit of a club legend is a hitch. Gonna say that the other keeper must have planted a seed in his head as he's wearing a Bridtown top today. And that's it. We're just going to let the ball do a bit of the work here. Oh, that's the problem. You go along, it slips on this surface, it just skids off, doesn't it? Just skids off. You need to have literally your big toe on. And I've got some more changes going here. I ain't even going to pick the mic up and try and call the sub, because it's just literally Frickley player for Frickley player, because there's no shirt numbers, so I ain't got a clue who they are. So it's pointless doing really the microphone. I'll try to do it for Bridtown because we have shirt numbers.
Is it? Good, yeah, I wonder if he's coming back.
So yeah, so there's a couple of changes there for Frickley. But the toes, do you know what? They was honest. The toes before the game, we've got no keeper kit, we've got no shirt numbers. I think they've ordered a kit and it's just late coming back. And we're trying, and do you know what? That's all you can do. I'd say the referee could have blown there, I thought, for a little shove in the back of Matty Broadley, but he's back under that one as well. But then Frickley are going to come away with it. And that's nice little turn by Lewis Taylor there. We've got the ball. Let's just try and keep it a bit and stretch Frickley. Let the ball do the work. That's it. Just keep ball, and Oles will come ahead here if you just keep the ball. There we go. And if not, they'll jump in. Can you remember what it was like in first half when they were jumping in? Problem is there, when you lose it. Problem is that. Oh, hey, handbags again. Where's their goalkeeper? Here he comes, their goalkeeper. He can't resist it, can he? Can't resist it. By the time I saw the tackle, look, he's up. He's up. There we go. Is he going back? Yeah, he is. But he just can't resist it, can he? It's kind of like, right, I must be doing the 10,000 step a day challenge, and every chance I get, I'm going to bang some steps in. And he's going back now. I bet in this game, for a goalkeeper, I bet a goalkeeper's never had so many steps.
No, he's having a word with the linesman. Which one?
And referee Matthew Wright just having another chat to him. To be honest, there was nothing in it, and I think when you laid on the floor next to him, when you give him a little elbow before you know it, all your teammates are wanting to come to the party as well, aren't they? Especially the goalkeeper, he wants to come to the party. He's cut inside there, cut inside.
Can we make Norman cultural attack for the club?
I will apologise if you can hear any language from the crowd. It's corner for Frickley. The keeper's coming. The keeper's now in. I'm just getting a bit too carried away there. He ain't coming for the corner. Just me having a...
It's gone back and back.
And now, let's go now. Let's get at him. Let's get at him. And it's not over here. That's a lovely little ball. That's the problem again, like we keep saying all the time. Slippery surface. Ball bounces, skids off. But it's nice that there we're showing that we're not asleep. Oh, go on. There's that pace there. He might create the chance here. Oh, just bobble a little bit there. He's looking around. Oh, we've still got it there. We've still got it. There's Matt. That's it. Just knocking it around. Just be careful because if you lose it, you can get caught. In fact, I think Jamie Chair's done really well today. Putting a bit of a shift in. And what we will be doing, obviously, if you want to tweet TYPLive, any questions that you might have for Bowles, who's stepping in for Brett today, assistant manager to manager, any questions, comments that you might want us to put to him, tweet them across the TYPLive, and we'll try and ask him the questions that you want answering, you know. So I was just coming up with the questions, but I'd rather ask what the fans want to hear, rather than what we're thinking. And equally, what we're going to try and do as well is get a player after the game and just get their views on today, and obviously about FA Cup on Tuesday night and the views on that. So like I said, any questions for Bowles, tweet them across the TYPLive and we'll get them asked on your behalf. And that's going long. Well led there by Chris Adams. Into Mr. Broadley. Where's he going there? Yeah, I tell you, he's done alright there. He's done alright. He's done alright. And we've got... Has it come back out? Yeah, and people moving up. Foul for her, I don't think so. Young man. And leaving it for Jenks there, back to Fraz. And that is a long diagonal. Oh, I tell you something. I think it was a long diagonal, not enough on it. Defender, full back there. Oh, I don't know who he is because I haven't got a number. Yeah, we'll take that corner. Take that all day long. But like we keep saying, I can see Fraser going up, I can see Jenks. So the big guys have gone up. We've got to beat the first man and put the ball into the mixer. Give these guys who are going up. Oh, we've gone short again. We've gone short again. And, oh. And what's that? Is that another corner? It is. A couple more subs I can see over there just warming up. We've got Alex Stock and Jacob Galloway. Jacob, a young lad. I saw him in warm before the game and he just made me feel really old because he literally looks like a 15, 16-year-old. Then Bowles told me he's actually 16, so I'm just getting old, aren't I? Just getting old. Here we go. Let's beat the first man this time. Ooh, I tell you something. I quite like that. Put it on the keeper, see what he's got. I'll tell you what he has got. He's got a Bridtown top on. Once a seasider, always a seasider. Right, let's have another corner then. Let's try and beat this first man again because I tell you, we look quite dangerous when we get it whipped in. There we go. Yeah, beat the first man. That's beautiful. Back on the keeper. A bit flappy. I tell you, Summer, he's rattled. That little band's rattled, isn't he? What's he give there? Is it corner or... I tell you, Summer looks a little bit rattly there. You've got a keeper who's a bit like swinging at the ball like he's in the 60s, isn't he? Like the swinging 60s. He's swinging at the ball and he's a bit like watching David James from the 90s, Mr. Flap-a-lot. Let's put it on his head. Swinging like he's in the 60s. Let's put it back on his head. And it's whipped in again, and we're putting it on him. Well, I tell you something. We're going to get back now. Goal kick. And I tell you what, the person who'll be most relieved from that is the keeper, because I tell you, he flapped a couple of times there. Swung a couple of times there. And he's just doing that long walk to get the ball.
Yeah.
It's like watching slow-mo, innit, Sam?
Yeah.
And I'm going to come back. That's that road that looks like a walk. Like I say, if you do it smart over the course of a full game, you can kill 5 minutes just doing stuff like that. Go and get the ball, 5 minutes gone. I'd get it in a cup final, and you're 1-0 up. I'd get that. Friendly, 2-0 up. No, I don't get it. Don't get it. Oh, hang on. You've got to make sure. Just foot, Jenks, Hitch. And he's a bit of a fumble there. What are they going to do with this? Oh, well done. Get to him. And it comes in hot, thankfully just wide. Yeah, I remember a few seasons ago when I was coaching with the reserves, and we had a young lad called James Webbing. And I tell you, he must have killed 10 minutes of that game. We went 1-0 up early. We didn't really know how I was going to do in the game, so he went into time wasting mode. He must have killed 10 minutes of the game, just slowly walking to get the ball every time. And you stood there, obviously for us, he was doing it for us then, so it was all kind of like smiling, thinking, cheeky lad. But I guess it's a bit different when it's happening against you, isn't it?
Selling this Chelsea shirt, I'm out to tell you money. How much have you up to now then, Gav?
Gone long.
How much have you got up to now?
Oh, I tell you something. They've got a player on there, and yeah, again, he's made a few little mistakes. Oh, and there we go. Some more changes.
So you might get it
Done for Brady, yeah.
as a
Jamie Chair's gone off. And 17, is it?
I forgot you can hear it on here.
And 2 changes there for Bridlington Town. Leaving the pitch, number 7, Jamie Chair, and number 17, Chris Adams, to be replaced by number 19, Alex Stock, and Jacob Galloway. Thank you very much. So yeah, so we're straight back into the action. Like I say, young kids come into the game here. Lad now who's on this right wing. 16, 17-year-old, they had it, young kids, and straight away, look at that youthful energy, straight in there. But like I said, the one on the right wing, I looked at him and I feel a youngster, and I've got kids older than him, so just shows you, doesn't it? They're getting younger, I'm getting older, I don't know what the answer is. A long diagonal again, has it got the legs? And that's going to come down with snow on that, that's coming down with snow on.
Come on, into him!
That's it. And he's just doing a bit of gardening there, is he? Got a bit of gardening?
Use the wing, Tom.
And he's kept that low, quite probably by the keeper there.
Oh,
ooh. Got away with it, That's it, used the whip, ping the line, no. And I'll tell you one thing that Fraser Papple's done, which has caught my eye, them couple of diagonals he goes for, the 50-yard passes. No, it's a couple of them in this second half. Let's see what he does now. Oh, nice and simple. Into Matty Broadley. And now he's got it. And is the flag going up? Yeah, the flag's gone up. And the keeper's looking at him thinking, oh, you missed anywhere. The flag went up and you went round me and you missed. And now we'll have the couple of minute wait. As we just wait. And oh no, he's doing that run walk thing back. Sometimes when that keeper goes for the ball, Sam, you know how it makes me feel? You know, like when you decorate and you paint a wall, and you're waiting for it to dry, so you can paint it again. That's how I feel when the keeper goes for that ball. Like I'm looking at a wall drying. That's how it feels, you know. I think normally when you find 5 or 6 young lads stood behind the goalkeeper, they're probably giving him jip every time it goes there. I tell you, he's come this time.
Oh, unlucky.
But yeah, no doubt when the Irish fan, when you've got a couple of home fans, young kids behind the goal, every time he'll do something, they will be giving him stick. And I don't agree with giving goalkeepers stick. It's just something I don't necessarily agree with all the time, you know. Picking on goalkeepers because maybe I don't agree with it.
Fraser, our captain, who took the cup home.
Oh, is he young? And is he? And I can see Jenks getting back. Is he going to take him on? Good tackle there. And I'll tell you what he did do there. He just held him up, which means more men can get back. And let's just see. See it out, see it out. No, he's kept it in there, I think. Yeah, he must have done. That youthful energy. Drive it out, drive it out. When I was a young kid, gosh, you can run marathons, can't you? Keep driving. It's quite funny now. I keep my eyes on them lads behind the back of the Frickley goal. It's like they're having a little conference there now. They're having a little huddle. And I bet saying, what shall we say about the keeper next? What shall we say about the keeper next? You can see them having a little meeting. If we get the chance, when the ball goes out, we'll try and beam across to him. You know, shall we throw our minstrels at him or something like that? You know. And that's what we just need to do, is close that bit of space down. And you can imagine, and obviously I'm playing for Vets last night, playing on these heavy pitches when the conditions are so soft, your legs do get tired. Very soft, heavy kind of like conditions, and it is hard work. It is hard work. And then you'd have thought August Bank Holiday would have been playing with blue skies and the sun shining down today, but just shows British weather, doesn't it? And what are they going to do here?
All right, Gav.
And Jamie just walking past us now. I think he's done a good shift today. Done a good shift, Jamie. Joe. Fair's looking for the simple ball into feet. And come there. And young Alex Stock there. Full of energy. I love that. I love that. Like I say, maybe it's one thing you do get from these young lads is energy. And look, Frickley, I can hear him. Do you know when the ball comes over to me? I can hear him. Calm down. What they're trying to do now is what we've got 16 minutes left. They're happy just kill it, really. You know, take your time and everything, which is quite surprising. Calm down, calm down. There we go.
Oh, not again, lads.
We've fixed it, Dom. That's 20 minutes. We know that does that in 20 minutes. 30 minutes.
It might be going to sleep.
Yeah, it is, but it does it after 30 minutes. We have to remember that. We have to remember that. We'll live and learn, don't we? We'll live and learn. Oh, my little group of lads have come away from the keeper, which is a shame because that's it. I'm probably going to walk past us now and stand in front of us and give us some jip, you know. Our hardcore youngsters. And obviously we're going to be waiting for Dom Taylor now to get the chance going in these last 15 minutes. We pushed the team towards hopefully getting back into this game. Ooh. And he's stayed down there. He's stayed down. And Physio just getting ready to come out of the and she's gone back to her bench. Remy, the Bridtown Physio. We have a lot of players who get injured, and she comes running out and gives them a quick massage. I wonder why our players are always injured. And as you can see now, the lads are just walking past now. Oh gosh, they're giving me the eye. I'm going to go and hide underneath my table. Right. Bridtown Mafia. Look away, look away. Anyhow, let's crack back on with the game. Yeah, so it was keeping that ball moving. And like I said, we get one now. What we've got left here? 13 minutes left. I tell you something, if we get a goal, we could have a manic last 10. But What I will say though is we did have a couple of chances in that first half when it was 1-0. We did have a couple of chances. Obviously, if we'd have scored one of them, it's a different scoreline altogether. But even though it's 2-0, there we go. Come on. Oh, cheers. Let's move up the pitch. Oh, it's just saying, look at this young lad down here. He looks 12. This lad here, this Jacob Galloway, he literally looks 12. Like, I'm only 21, but I look 21, do you know what I'm saying? When people say to me how old are you, and I say I'm 21, they go, yeah, you look 21, Kev. This kid looks 12, you know? Let's close that space, that's it. There he is, he's just in front of us now, just on this wing. Matt Brawley giving a little show there into feet. Where are we going, Matt? Where are we going? He's looking inside. Hit first time. That's it, get on your bike down that wing. Get on your bike. And he's kept it in there, has he? Good lad. Like I say, we get a goal. We're dancing. That's it, keep the ball alive, keep it moving. Keep the ball alive, keep it moving. And by doing that, you keep us on the dance floor. If we're still dancing, we're still in it, aren't we? So like I said, as we talk about our football instalments, FA Cup Tuesday. Don't know if Sam's coming up. I'm looking at him and he's giving me a blank look. Well, there we go. Sam just told me that he will be coming up, so we'll be able to get you something, I don't know what, of me back to the old Bridtown TV with my mobile phone trying to grab bits. So hopefully I'll have Sam. And we'll try and get you something from the FA Cup on Tuesday night. Thornaby. I tell you, that's just skipped all the way through. And that's a neat little finish. But do you know something? That's the problem. Very quick football, counter-attacking, boom, boom. Kid up there, inside 40 player. Simple slide past the keeper. And I tell you something now, this scoreline, I personally don't think it reflects the game, but what do I know? What do I know? If we'd have took them a couple of chances, and like I say, I've mocked the keeper, but he pulled off a couple of good saves in that first half. It could have been a bit of a different day. And some of the fans now start to head towards the exits. But hopefully, like I said, they'll do that drive with us Tuesday as we travel up north in the FA Cup. And somebody else is going there as well. See you later, bye. As we wave to them as well. See you next Saturday.
Are you going on Tuesday?
And he's away. That's like, mate. Ooh.
He said to me, if you want to come through, like, and we're going to go up for a few beers after, like, and I'll stay on.
So now, inside the last 10 minutes. And, yeah, Frickley division above, like I say. Not only in the playoffs are there about 3-0. I think the scoreline's been, oh gosh. How old's he? 14? 15? Hopefully, by the time they get back to Frickley today, it won't be past his bedtime. Gosh, I'm just saying to my camera, get a little zoom in on that. Obviously not at the moment because we're on the attack, but let's get a little zoom in on that lad, because I tell you something, I am feeling old. I'm only 21. Yeah, I look 40, but I'm only 21. But the kid that they've just put on looks 7. 8. Go on the back, sneak in. Oh, on the flag. Hey, cameraman, now. Oh, let's see if we can track him down now, cameraman. That is, where is he? Let's get a look up of the youth of football today as we zoom in there. How old's he? 12, 13, maybe 14. Yeah, gosh, I feel old. I really do feel old. Like I say, let's hope the the Frickley team don't get back to Frickley too late, because he might miss his bedtime story. Bedtime story. You know it's awful when you laugh at your own humour, don't you? You know it's awful. Anyway, let's you know what? It'd be just nice to get one now, just to me, put a bit of respect back into the scoreline. Just thinking to myself, can you imagine, like, so let's say Andy North at 1-on-1 with that lad that we've just seen in the centre mid? Wow. Wow. Saying that, I reckon if, let's say, Andy North and that kid in the middle did have a bit of a 1-on-1, I'm sure the goalkeeper would pop up and say hello as well.
Yeah, that sort of don't matter, does it? As long as you've got signatures on and that.
So like I say, as we come into these last 10 minutes of the game, any questions that you might have for Bowes, who stepped up as manager from assistant manager today, stepped up as manager, any questions you've got, tweet them into TYPLive. And any questions you've got, as long as they're, like I say, sensible, don't be asking like, what is your shoe size, how old are you, and stuff like that. Any sensible questions about the game, about football, about Tuesday night, by all means, tweet them across, and we will ask them following the conclusion of today's game. And we'll also try and get words with a player, just to get their view on the game, really, because like I say, we can have views. And
what? Is that sound on? It's not there for fun.
Oh, that's a good save by Itch. I don't know what happened there. Was it Fraser's turned back into trouble or something? I looked across, I saw Itch do a good save. I think he went to Fraser and he's there. Boom. And that's the 4th goal of the afternoon for Frickley Athletic. That's Bridgetown 0, Frickley Athletic 4. What was that, Sam? And like I said, that was just a bit unlucky that I thought Itch pulled off a bit of a great save, fell to Fraz, and Bubba snicked it off his turn, and we're looking at 4-0. Obviously, what I will say is, if you follow TYPLive, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, obviously the goals will be back up there later, where obviously Sam will do his editing and all that, so you'll be able to see the goals, see these marginal offsides that we think, you know, we get the joys of seeing it again, where they are marginal offsides, and on a different day, 2 of the goals may not have stood. However, we sit here now at the receiving end of a 4-0. But equally, I think what you need to remember as well is we've maybe done a dozen changes as we prepare for Thornaby on Tuesday. We was never ever going to play the strongest team. We was never ever going to play the strongest team for the full 90 today, as we prepare for bigger games on Tuesday night. However, I think as we sit here now, it's maybe good that Brett is in Scotland, because we'll be hearing his Scottish tunes bellowing around Queensgate. As he was, I don't know what he says, because I don't understand Scottish, but he'll be shouting out somewhere, won't he? And there's our friend. But like I said, there's reasons for this scoreline as we prepare for Tuesday night. No one's going to get a 90 today. Bigger fish to fry on Tuesday. And I do hope, like I say, it's a 2-hour drive from Brid. I'm hoping that drive back from, let's say, 10:30 till gone midnight. Myself, I think I'm taking Mr. Taylor as well. We'll be singing some Brid songs on the way back as we celebrate marching on into the next round of the FA Cup. Up the town. And hopefully, who knows, might even get a song from Dom now, a little chant, as he's in my little room now. Dom, over to you. Bit of a song, chant? Nah.
Singing in that mic down there.
One of the town diehards is Dom Taylor. Like I say, all the photography that you see on the club's social media comes from Dom's camera. And here we go, Matt Bradley breaking through. Can we get a great consolation? He squared that. Ooh. And I thought that could have... You don't want to go in there, and I get why. I thought that might have been marginal again. and he's done a well done. Jenks kept going there, but he seemed to pull up a little bit there. I hope Jenks hasn't pulled something there, but it's hard going in these. Yeah, I think he's felt something. It's just bent over at the moment. But it's so hard going when you've had so much rain in the past couple of days. The pitch is soft, and it's when you're running on it, it just zaps your energy. But I'm sure, like I say, one of them will be laid on the bed in the changing room with the physio just giving a little massage after massage after the match. Yeah, and there we go. That's 5-0. I think we've kind of all our focus now is on FA Cup on Tuesday.
I'll put it in that bucket.
Hopefully, ref will blow dot on time. We don't need no injury time today, do we? And do you know something? That's made me eat a bit of humble pie, that, because the goal scorer there is the 12-year-old. So it's made me eat a bit of humble pie there. What's that saying? If you're good enough, you're old enough. And he's just scored the 5th goal for Frickley there. That's another goal for Frickley. Scorer is Bridtown 0, Frickley Athletic 5. So like I said, all attention now goes to FA Cup Tuesday night. And he's made me eat my words there a little bit. Like I say, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And the keeper's just getting his steps in again. He goes just to give it to the throw-in taker. And as we're inside the last minute, like I say, we're going to see if we can get an interview with Bowers after the game, and we'll have a little look to see if there's been any comments left. If you want to ask him any questions, any comments you might have, they'll be greatly appreciated. Just having a little chuckle there about if you are under 16, get the bill pays permission before you send stuff in. But bit of a joke that. But yeah, by all means, get your comments in, and we'll put them to the management after the game. Maybe also who do you think warrants a man in the match performance? But I guess that's quite hard. Everyone has been chopped and changed. And there we go. That's the full time, and that's the final score. Bridtown 0, Frickley Athletic 5. I will just thank Frickley for coming over today and playing us, and have a safe journey, both players and supporters, and have a good season. Take care. Right then, so further to today's pre-season friendly against Frickley, we've got Bowers, who's obviously stepped up today in Brett's absence. Right, Bowers, how do you think today went, sir?
Overall, we were really happy at half-time. Obviously went in 1-0 down. Disappointed with the scoreline, but we had some and a lot of good chances really, and their keeper had some good saves. So generally, we was happy for up to half-time and sort of up to the 60-minute mark. Obviously, as you're aware, we made a lot of changes at half-time, which definitely unsettled the team, and then made a couple more after 60 minutes, which, like I say, it reflected in the scoreline in the end. We were really unbalanced. But the lads have had a good pre-season overall. There's been some really good performances. And we've just told them at the end that some of the last maybe 20 minutes or so weren't acceptable, moving to take that into Tuesday night. So,
but I think it's like what you're saying is for them first 60 minutes you did really well, and like you said, their keeper pulled off 2 very good saves in that first half. You was in the match.
Yeah, like I said, we had some really good chances first half, and their keeper made some good saves. And we certainly held our own. I thought we maybe nudged it a little bit in terms of being the better team first half, played some nice stuff. It was exactly what we needed before Tuesday, because it was a good physical challenge. They've got some big lads, which and the conditions weren't great, which were probably the same on Tuesday when we head to Stockton to play in the FA Vars. So it was a good preparation game for us. Like I say, we myself and Brett and Lamps made the decision that we was going to make a load of changes at half-time. Obviously with the game in mind for Tuesday, so, and that's what we did. It unbalanced it, so we can take responsibility for the scoreline. I believe if the team without first half continued, it certainly wouldn't have been 5-0. So disappointing scoreline, but there was some good individual performances.
And it's like you were saying, there was the wind and the wet conditions. There was a couple of fiery tackles in there in that first half as well, from what we saw.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's absolutely fine with me. Like I say, it added a bit of edge to the game as well, so I ain't got a problem with that. I don't like people running in and them being a bit of a melee in the middle of it and people getting booked, but I ain't got a problem with that. It was definitely a yellow card challenge, but then there's people running in for the sake of running in and flexing the muscles, and then it's all a load of bravado. So
handbags at 10 paces.
Exactly.
So like you say, obviously we've got a huge game on Tuesday night, which it's a bit weird going a 2-hour drive on a Tuesday night. We discussed that before the game, but obviously before, I've got any injuries or anything like that, or we're full strength on Tuesday?
Well, we don't know about full strength in terms of we've got 1 or 2 people nursing injuries, and Tom Warby had to come off, as you saw, after sort of 35 minutes or so. He's took a whack to his hip, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Again, that's why we made a conscious decision to make all the changes so we can keep fresh legs and people ready to go for Tuesday. But there's Pete Davison, obviously, has missed the last couple of games. He's going to be vital to us, so he's nursing a bit of a groin injury, but hopefully, or we're hopeful that he'll be available to play on Tuesday. And there's 1 or 2 others who are struggling with work commitments at the moment, so we'll have to just play that by ear and hopefully have the strongest squad available for Tuesday.
And I think it's like what we were saying before the game. I think it's a very awkward fixture to go 2-hour drive on a Tuesday night when people don't finish work till 5, 6 o'clock, and then straight 2-hour drive away, isn't it?
I mean, it's not ideal, but it is what it is now. They made the decision to play a game on a Tuesday night. They'd have had the same problem though coming to us if we'd have been drawn at home, which we haven't. So again, we've just got to suck it up and just go with it. It is roll our sleeves up and up there we go. Everyone wants to play in the competition anyway, so there's no room for excuses, and we certainly won't be giving any at all.
And would you say there's been any players who have knocked on the door to be on that starting 11 on Tuesday night today?
They've set some good individual performances. Jack Bullis again, I thought he's had a really good pre-season, and he continued that again today. Obviously we'll tick him up at half time, but again that goes in line with the decisions we made. Jamie Chaw's done really well. He hasn't been fully available due to work commitments, but again he played 65-70 minutes, and I thought he did really well. He looks like a good signing actually, so we're really happy with those two. There's people who've done consistently well anyway, so throughout pre-season, Will Allen's been excellent, as has Danielle. So and we know what we're going to get from the majority of the lads, and that's key, knowing what you're going to get from your squad. So
well, 100%. And like I say, hopefully we'll be up there Tuesday to hopefully grab you before the game and after the game. But hey, well, I say well done today. Good run out today, but we'll catch up on Tuesday.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you for talking to us.
No problem. Cheers.
So here we are now, post-match interview with club captain Andy Norfolk, following today's pre-season friendly. Andy, how do you think today went, sir?
Good in patches, probably decent for about an hour. Then last half an hour, obviously they started scoring a few more goals, and 5-0 looks a lot worse than what it probably was, the performance. But you know, it's never nice to get beat 5-0, even if it's pre-season or not. Okay, and obviously last week you had Belper as well. Give us your analysis of how you think pre-season's going up to now as we start getting ready. Well, games that matter, FA Cup Tuesday night. How do you think it's all gone? Yeah, I think we've looked good in stages again. We've probably not put a full performance together yet. I thought we were very good against Belper, but you find when you play these teams that they take the chances, whereas we've left about 5 or 6 out there today, especially in that first half. And against Belper, there's a few that rolled across the face of goal that we could have just tapped in. And obviously we saw games where we scored 4 and conceded 7, so you find when we play these better teams that they take the chances. Thankfully when we play teams in and around our level, we have took our chance on beat Ferriby 5-0, comfortably beat them as well. So hopefully it means it's good for the season, but yeah, it's about time we probably put 90 minutes performance together, and that comes on Tuesday.
And what I'd say, obviously this is the first time we spoke since you was here painting containers. How do you think the squad's taking shape as we get ready for the new season? Some good signings come in.
Yeah, some very good signings. It's probably the strongest squad in my time at Brid. We've always had a strong 11, but now we've got a strong 16, 17 now. Good core of the group. So yeah, like Will Annan, I'm my age, so I've played against him for years. He's always been one of the best players in the area. So he's been a very good signing for us. Leon again being very good signing for us, and Pete's obviously got a great track record, so hopefully he can get fit and we'll be looking good hopefully. And obviously Danny as well, he's scored about 7 goals already.
Danny, yeah, he's looking good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously I thought, is it Jamie Chair? I thought he had a good game today.
Yeah, he was decent. Obviously sometimes we haven't seen much of him because of his weight commitments, like Bowles touched upon. But yeah, he looked good. He can play a few positions. He's strong. He's quick. And uses the ball well. I'm just about to get attacked by a bear, to be fair. So yeah, he was a good, probably a very good positive from today. A few you can take away from today.
So big game really. And it's quite weird that the league hasn't started, but we're having big games. So FA Cup Tuesday night. What's your thoughts on that, Andy?
Yeah, well, we used to play the FA Cup first game of the season anyway, so it's nothing new to us. Bit different that it's on a Tuesday night. The travelling isn't ideal, but it's the same for most clubs. Like they'd have to do it if it was coming to us. So yeah, it don't make a difference really.
Excited about it?
Yeah, I always look forward to the FA Cup. It's always a good game. Always look forward to going up north. Obviously we can't at this time with the restrictions and stuff, but the bus journeys are usually very good up and down. So.
Well, hopefully, like I said, we're going to be there hopefully before getting some interviews before and after the game. So hopefully it's attacking you, Andy. It's attacking you.
On that one.
So hopefully we'll catch up after the game Tuesday. But thank you for taking time to come and speak to us after today, mate.
No problem. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, cheers.